Hi guys, and welcome to this little, well, it's going to be a micro review in essence, but it concerns the PULA PA02, which has been getting a lot of attention lately, and it concerns the CKLVX D41, which I recently reviewed. These are basically the same IEM. It's as simple as that, okay? The cases, as you can see, are identical. The accessories package that comes inside is identical, the same thing. The cable, there is a small difference. The cable in the CKLVX is a little bit better. It's a cable very similar to the IEMs that Jazeer offers us, but okay, that's a difference there in the cable. I've measured both, and I actually prefer this cable to this one, to be honest. The IEMs, they are, I'm picking up and showing you both the right side. They are exactly the same, as you can see. Exactly the same. Okay. Metal nozzle. It's exactly the same IEM. I tested the CKLVX D41, as I said, a couple of weeks ago. Well, I said that it was a very well-tuned IEM, capable of keeping up with the best in its category of a 1+4 hybrid or 1+3, and in its price range of up to $200. So I'm talking about capable of keeping up with the likes of the Full Performer 5, and you guys know that I am a very big fan of the Full Performer 5. Capable of keeping up with the GIZ Audio binary Chopin, capable of keeping up with the likes as well of the Nova from Truth Years, and surpassing many other IEMs, which I had good reviews on. The Tanschem Hankara, for example, is one of them. So the way that the D41 was tuned is definitely the proper way. Let's put it that way. I've actually secured little discounts for anyone that is interested in it. All you have to do is just mention my name when you go onto MYER-AUDIO Store, and you'll get a reduction of price to $138. So if anyone is interested, just do that. Just mention that you saw my review of it first of all, and that you've now mentioned. You can also mention that you've seen this comparison if you want, but just mention that you saw my review across, and I'm sure that they will proceed with giving you the mentioned discount of $138. Well, not that discount. They will bring the price down to $138. As for the PULA, I listened to it, and the moment I listened to it, and I said, oh, okay, sounds like the D41. And so I did the natural next step, which is, let me go and measure it. I measured it, and they are identical. And when I show you another graphs in a second, you'll see what I mean. They are exactly the same IEM. So what does all of that mean? It means it's got very well executed bass. It's got a sub-bass focused performance with just enough impact in terms of the mid bass. I've shined a light inside, and previously when the D41 was announced in their website, they mentioned it was a 7mm dynamic driver, and then I mentioned it's a 10. If it's a 10mm dynamic driver, it's a small 10mm dynamic driver, honestly. The SL41, which I still haven't received, that one I believe does have the 10mm dynamic driver, but this one and the PULA, in my opinion, and the only thing that's left to do is actually open them up. They are having a 7mm dynamic driver, and honestly, it doesn't really matter if it's 7, if it's 9, if it's 10. To be honest, I don't really care, because the truth is, it's been well tuned and it plays really well. And if it's a 7mm and not a 10, it's even more impressive because the amount of bass that they are capable of producing is more than sufficient, more than sufficient. And I mean, and again, let's be honest here. I mean, the Performer 5's got an 8mm, the Chopin's got an 8mm, so it's really not an issue if it's a 7mm drive and not a 10. Okay. Mids and upper mids and treble, again, very well executed. It's got a really nice airy sound, great sound stage, almost perfect imaging, very good in its resolution, very good in its detail retrieval, timbre and tonality, considering again that it's a hybrid and a, you know, at any price point it's always a difficult thing to achieve, but the timbre and tonality, considering the price point and what they are, has been very well obtained. I mean, everything sounds very realistic. I really cannot falter. You know, what I said and what I compared the D41, you just apply that to the PULA. So you watch that review, you will know exactly what I feel about the PULA. The PULA is a fantastic IM. There's a fellow reviewer that I'm sure you guys have also seen, Tone Deaf Monk. He loves this IM, and the truth is, he's got the right to love it because it does play well. Whether or not now some people are saying it's capable of beating a Performer 8, I've seen some things along those lines, and I'm not going to go that far, but that it sure as hell can give much more pricier IMs a good run for their money. Definitely, yes, it can. It definitely can. With what is in its price range and its direct competition in terms of OnePlus 3 and OnePlus 4, it stands up there with the best of them and beats as well in certain aspects some of them. As compared to more expensive IEMs, it still holds its, be it the PULA or be it the D41, they still hold their ground. Now, you know, if obviously you take into consideration the price, yeah, okay, you can make an argument for the price it's better than A, B, C, D IEMs, which cost 400, 500, fine, that I can agree upon. But sonically, no, sonically they do of course have their limitations. The one thing that I will say that is important and did contribute to even bringing out more performance, although they are not very overly sensitive, is a warmer source, at least with my music genre, a warmer source. So my FIO, my Q15 did help really bring out a magic in these IEMs that really impressed me. Honestly, really impressed me. Anyway, guys, that's basically it. I'll show you another graphs and we'll wrap it up. Hi guys, and welcome now to the graph comparison between the PULA and the CKLVX. I've got all four pieces, so left and right of one and the other, and as you can see, it's the same thing. They sound the same thing. If I really want to enter and being nitty picky, this is the CKLVX by its own. A little bit of a difference there, not perceivable, trust me. The PULA is the one that I'm putting up now. Let me just change this color so you notice it a little bit better. Again, a little thin difference there, and all four, and you can see that they are basically equal. This is more than acceptable left and right channel imbalances. I mean, we're talking differences of 1 dB, a dB there. It's nothing, and this difference there, trust me, you're not gonna hear the difference. You're not. So there you have it, guys. It's the same IM, which it's as easy as which is the one that makes the most sense to buy. Well, I'll say the CKLVX because it's substantially cheaper, and you know, it looks every bit as nice and as good as the PULA, and that's it. The accessories is the same, everything is the same, so you know, why spend the extra money? All right, anyway guys, I hope I was able to clarify this little small doubt. Take care now.